Yo, what's going on, boys? It's Sarah. So I'm gonna be teaching you how I make my songs, how I be a clone ass nigga of like Lsdradio, Hypnosis, Star 67, Xoly, them type of niggas. I'm basically gonna teach you how to clone them niggas. So first you wanna get your beat. I went for like an old Tyler the Creator type of beat, but you could look up like Adult Swim type beat or like a new Job S type beat, MF Doom. Or if you really want like, you know, like some original type of beats that's not just like sampled or just like instrumentals or anything like that, you could use Sprint Saver. Sprint Saver has some good beats. But typically you want to use like instrumentals from people like MF Doom, J Dilla, like a lot of the like 90s to like early 2000s type of beats. So I got my beat in the FL and the BPM was 75. I checked that with TuneBat. I'll leave that in the description. So usually what I do when I'm like making this type of music is I start with the intro. I don't actually start with like the lyrics. I start with the intro. So usually I go to like my pack and I like look at like the shit that I have and what I could use. I use a lot of like these sounds a lot.
Sick sad world.
You're pathetic, Sarah.
You did this. That's right. I am Kira.
Who the fuck lets you work here?
Yeah, so I have like a lot of like samples from shit that I just enjoy. So I like to sample like games and shows and movies and shit that I watch. So like most of my sound effects are from like fucking like video games that I've played or from like shit like Class of 09 or some shit. So we're gonna use this BoJack sample, this like fucking scene that like everyone knows about, I guess. So normally if this beat was loud, which this is the beat. So normally if the beat was really loud, I would double click this and normalize it. But since the beat's kind of quiet, it'll basically still kind of go through when we're doing it. But I am going to normalize it just so I can find the one part.
Okay.
Ooh, this is me. Ooh, what am I supposed What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Am I doomed? I don't know what to do. Am I doomed? Are you doomed? Are we all doomed?
No, calm down. Nobody is doomed.
Alright, so then we're going to cut it right after he says nobody's doomed. And then
What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Am I doomed? Are you doomed? Are we all doomed?
No, calm down. Nobody is doomed.
so that's actually something I don't usually do, but what I've been doing lately is adding my sound effects while I'm recording, just so that they also get slowed down, because sometimes sound effects like after the fact, they kind of overlap my verse a little bit, and I don't really like that. I don't like it to happen a lot. I do it sometimes on purpose, but a lot of the time I don't usually like when it happens. So in the case of this beat, we're adding it like, you know, at the beginning before everything else. And I put the beat on track 1. Normally I would normalize it, but this one's a good volume, so I don't really need to do that. Okay, so now I got my presets in. This is like my main vocal preset. This shit's pretty fucking simple, to be completely honest with you. There's not really a whole lot going on, but it's still like a pretty good preset because all it does is make your vocals really like clear. Like it makes it easy to understand. And then you have like the backing vocals, which is just like, I don't do backing too often, but I'm gonna do it on this beat. But basically these are just like obviously the background vocals, but I actually have them turned up higher than the main vocals because with the sound guidizer turned on, it actually makes the vocals pretty loud. I have it turned off right now because that's how it is when I load the preset. So usually when you're doing this, a lot of the people, I don't even think they write their lyrics. Like from what I've heard is a lot of the niggas don't even write their lyrics doing this shit. I usually do, but I'm like not good at it. I've been doing this for too long and I'm still ass at this shit. Basically what I like to do is I like to listen to the beat and kind of try to like figure out what I'm gonna say while I'm listening to it. Like I don't want it to sound like I'm just coming up with the shit on the spot. I actually want it to sound like it's all meant to come together if that makes sense. Alright, so editing cries Sarah here. So I didn't mention this while I was recording, but basically when I do layers on my songs, I don't re-record, because what a lot of people will do is re-record the same verse or whatever. But what I do is I just copy it over, because these two tracks will sound so different that it doesn't even matter if it's the exact same recording. You'll be able to hear the difference. So that's what I do. And I also pan them both to the left and right 21%, but you could do that more or less however you feel. Alright, so I just finished mixing the whole shit, like not mixing but like recording everything. And first I want to show I did add this soundbite at the end, this sound effect.
You are so fucking pathetic. I hope you kill yourself while your mom watches.
I'm using my my sound effects preset, which just has these reverb settings and this delay settings. You can have these if you want. They're not good. They're just meant to be there for my sound effects. It's not really meant for anything else. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to render this shit out, and I'm going to get to like the full mixing part. So usually what a lot of people will do is they'll like go in and like render out the song and then put it back into that same project. But I don't actually like to do that. It seems really inefficient to me, or at least it's not efficient with the way that I like to do my songs. So I just fully export it and then make a new project after saving everything. So here we got the song back in FL in a new project, and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set this to 1 and slow it down and see how it sounds.
What am I supposed to do?
Oh wait, actually, first I had my crush, which the way I do it is I use Destructor, and I set the preset to lo-fi because it automatically has a distortion with like bit crush, and I just play around. Alright, so I just finished adding all the extra sound effects and doing all the extra shit that I wanted to the song for like the final shit. So now I'm gonna play it for y'all. This is the entire song that I'll probably post. I don't know, but let me know what y'all think in the comments, and let me know if y'all want anything in this video, sound effects, the presets, because I'll have my Discord down below.
What am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Am I doomed? Are you doomed? Are we all doomed?
No, calm down. Nobody is doomed.
Can I go back to my old self? Try to fix everything. Take the drugs on my shot. Moving down the Beijing. I don't never go to sleep. I just count the hours. Say that she don't love me. Those words have some power. I'll be hearing voices ever since my days. I just feel like a doctor, but I don't got no patience. I'm filled with hatred. I'm filled with problems. Say he would kill me, so I had to rob him. Don't remember anything, doing just from many things. Feel like a movie, the waifu from every scene.
You are so fucking pathetic. I hope you kill yourself when your mom watches.
I remember my first Xanax. You gave me a pink one. Aren't those tiny?
Yeah, but if he's never done it before, it hits really hard.
It's like 6 feet tall. Who has that over a pink Xanax?
Am I a doctor now? I'm like a backpack pharmacist at best. How would I know?
What if you found a Percocet and took them both?
Can that kill you?